Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be dissecting a few of this week's football matches, just taking a deep dive into what really occurred this week. If you are new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's get straight into some of this week's footballing action. So the first game this week we're going to be looking at is the Arsenal versus Leicester, and who would have thought this would have been quite as fiery of an occasion as it were. We saw Bukayo Saka, a nice little flap, bringing the ball past Evans, leaving him scrambles. He's scrambled them eggs. Evans doesn't have a clue where Saka's gone. Nice little ball across to Aubameyang. Bish bash bosh. Aubameyang slots it home. FPL manager around the world into absolute frenzy. That was 1-0 Arsenal. Lacazette had a couple of good chances after that. Should have buried the ball. Should have been done and dusted before half-time had even finished. Then Jamie Vardy, after a couple of vodka Red Bulls, as you do, came in and absolutely fly-kicked Mustafi. Plenty of people are calling for that. He should have been sent off. I don't know about that. It was uncontrollable force, so he couldn't really have done anything about it. Bit different to what happened later on in the game. We'll get onto that. But yeah, for me, it wasn't really anything in it. He clips him. It was like it'd be like a collisions of heads, except for the fact that it was just Jamie Vardy's boot on Mustafi's head. But you know how it is. And yeah, so we move into the second half, and Nketiah, what he do? Like, a lot of people are calling it is very harsh, because he goes in, his full intent is to get the ball. However, the way Justin's leg turns, the way he goes in, studs up, you just can't be doing it. You're asking for that to be a red card, and he gets sent off. Arsenal fans around the world going into absolute bedlam. Oh, fucking check this. Happens, don't it? And then Gray come in, nice little shimmy, cross the ball in. Jamie Vardy, does it clip Perez's boot? That's the big thing. Does it clip his boot? Not clear and obvious for me. However, if it does clip his boot, he's offside. But Jamie Vardy, being the pantomime villain, as always, slots it in, makes it 1-1. So, have Arsenal now gone and bottled their chances of Champions League? Had they won that, they'd actually only be 3 points behind Manchester United, which supposedly will be the Champions League spots this year. If not, they've got to get a bit higher, and I don't really see them overtaking. They're not going to overtake Leicester. I mean, realistically, if they're not going to overtake Leicester, they're probably not going to overtake Chelsea. Will they be catching Manchester United with the form they've been on? I don't think so. Probably another season in the Europa League for Arsenal fans. Not the worst thing in the world, but were Arsenal really ever going to get Champions League this season with that team? Don't know. They've got a few good prospects coming along though, and Nketiah's looking good. Obviously, they're appealing the decision right now, but for me, it's got to stand. So, moving on to the Crystal Palace versus Chelsea game. I had the absolute honour of watching this game as a Crystal Palace fan. Yay. So, we had Reece James picking up the ball on the right hand side. Nice little dink ball across to Willian. You're thinking, oh, big Gaz, he's got this covered. Oh, hold on. Willian burst through. Big Gaz is left there. He's out for like 6 months now. God's sakes. Slots it into Giroud. Giroud tucks it into the net. He's just standing there like what am I supposed to do? What can I do? Do I miss? Do I not score? Fair enough. I mean, you can call Chelsea cheats for doing that. If it was the other way around, you'd probably be calling for Palace to carry on as well. It's a bit harsh to call them cheats for that, but like, it's just a very unfortunate thing to happen to your side. But they were within all their rights to carry on playing. It was just very, very unfortunate that Big Gaz had to go down in the way that he did. And then Pulisic comes back, nice little flappy work with the feet there, bangs into the top bins, and Guaita is left flapping. It's 2-0 up. I'm sat there thinking, just don't be 5. Just don't be 5. And then Wilfred, comes in with an absolute peach of a goal. Absolutely slaps it into the top bins. I mean, not really top bins. It was rather central, but we'll keep that between me and you. Kepa really should have done a lot better there. But absolutely wonderful strike. You're thinking, okay, we've got a game in our hands here. And then we move into the second half. Ruben Loftus-Cheek comes on. He was on loan at Palace for a season. Absolutely fantastic player. Beautiful little fling into Abraham. Abraham slots it into that post. Clinical finish. Then I'm thinking, oh my God, here we go again. And then within 2 minutes, Benteke is scoring. Benteke scored. Oh, wow. A lovely little piercing goal through the defence. I'm thinking this is the best football Palace have played all season. Manchester City-esque goal. You're thinking, oh, okay, here we go, boys. Got a game on our hands. 90th minute goal. Bit of a Palace classic. Scotty Dan. He's at the back post. Zaha, lovely bit of skill. Movement of the feet. Flicks it into Dan back post. Heads it. Oh my god, it's going in. It's going in. Kepa flicks it onto the post. Okay, Maya's there. Maya's going to slot this in. Nowhere to be seen. Game ends 3-2. That's that. Oh well, very good performance though from Palace. Chelsea, they were solid. Scored the goals they needed to. Came away with the victory. Can very much see this Chelsea side going on to get Champions League this season. Very good for them with the players they've got coming in actually. If they do end up getting Champions League, that would be very good for them. Considering the other fixtures, everything else was pretty much bog standard. Manchester City absolutely dilly-dallying around Newcastle, given the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. How in the world does De Bruyne not get on the score sheet when it's 5-0? He only picks up an assist and Foden doesn't get anything. Nothing. That is absolutely absurd. But they're coming with the final victory. Sterling played it pretty well. David Silva on his farewell season, coming in with a goal and 2 assists. How lovely. Fernandes with a very, very unfortunate own goal. But that was what it was. Classic Manchester City after getting beaten 1-0 by a very robust Southampton side, going absolutely slap the next team they play. And no team wants to play Manchester City after they've just lost. That is a fact. And yeah, the rest of the games were pretty standard. Watford 2, Norwich 1. You were thinking at the start of this game, okay, Norwich, they're fighting for a little bit. Lovely little goal from Buendia. And then all of a sudden, they just get torn apart by Watford. And absolutely, it was a worldie of a strike from Danny Welbeck. Thank you very much for that, by the way. Saar picking up an assist. That was very nice. Especially from a pretty woeful cross. Took a deflection. Danny Welbeck bangs it into the top bins with a worldie of a bicycle kick. Makes that 2-1. Sinks Norwich. That was really their last chance of winning relegation, because if they had beaten Watford, they'd have only been 4 points behind them. All of a sudden now, Watford are now 9 points clear, or 10 points clear of Norwich, and Bish Bash Bosh, was your uncle. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll catch you soon for another football recap.